I'm David Kennedy, and we're here today talking about the character of today's United States Armed Forces.
Baruch here with genConnect, talking today with Professor David Kennedy. How are you, Professor Kennedy?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for being here. You and I have spoken about the character of the U.S. Armed Forces and the demographic makeup of the U.S. Armed Forces. How do you think that the character of the U.S. Armed Forces really affects the way they're used, the way what we do with them?
Well, because the force is relatively small and because it's all volunteer, it is not representative of the larger society. So, for example, African Americans are overrepresented by a factor of about 50% in the armed forces relative to their presence in the general society. Hispanics are underrepresented by about 30%, which is interesting, that disproportion. In the relevant age cohort of people who would be eligible for being in higher educational institutions. In the general civil society, about 35% of the 18 to 24-year-old age cohort has seen or is in a college classroom. In the enlisted ranks of the United States Army today, it's about 2%. So Admiral Mullen has talked about this, the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Robert Gates, the former Secretary of Defense, talked about it in one of his last speeches, about we are recruiting our force disproportionately from the South and the Rocky Mountain states, and disproportionately from rural regions and some of the least advantaged of our fellow citizens. And yet those are the people we're asking to take on some of our most dangerous missions.
Professor Kennedy, thank you very much. And for more with Professor David Kennedy and to learn more about the U.S. Armed Forces, be sure to check out genConnect.com.